Hey, y'all film fanatics out there. I'm back. Like I said, it's been a quite a long time since I've been doing content again. So yeah, today's really the start of the official, where I try to get back into my old routine again. There's just been a lot going on, really. Got a lot of stuff planned out every day, every week, and it's just kind of hard to let alone fit in stuff with YouTube and content and creating it. So it's trying to do what I can. So I'll definitely keep you guys updated. And like I said, if you turn on those post notifications, you'll definitely get um, notifications from me that I've uploaded new stuff or new updates. So first and foremost, so before we get into things, can I just start off by saying I cannot wait till this year is over because um I don't know. I don't know if you guys believe in Chinese zodiac, animal, that, or that culture or whatever that superstition thing is. Um, but it said if it is your year, like your animal, um, you're bound to have bad luck. And this year is the rabbit, which I am a rabbit, and so is my friend. And I actually know other people who are their animal is also a rabbit. Don't know about them, but for me specifically, aside from all this shit that just has been happening, apparently didn't know this was a thing, but I feel like maybe I possibly have either GERD now, or either like that something related to heartburn or like gastritis. Oh, like I don't know. I'm not gonna guarantee that, but it's definitely, I think there are signs of it, and I've literally took medication. Don't know if it was like what kind of it was definitely for heartburn though, for sure. Something to do with like acid reflux, and that's a thing. Never had any issues in the past. I don't know what happened. Started doing that on top of all the issues, other health issues. It's just crazy. It's like, was this the year that like all these health issues just come back up? On top of not to give too much information out, but constipation is also horrendous. So yeah, I don't know if this is the year that everything just comes on top of my life, but regardless, now that I got that out of the way, just had to say that. Just thought that was an interesting thing. So yeah, if you guys, if it's your year, you never know. You can look that up online if you want. So, um, for this video, as you can tell by the title, and I'm going to keep these as short as I can because I know I'm trying to get back into Mr. Ballin reactions again, which is, like I said, it's been a little bit difficult. Those are a little longer to do, and I feel like the longer a video is, especially if it's one I'm reacting to, like Mr. Ballin, um, it does take a bit longer to, record, and then like edit and then just upload that. So I try to stick with like content that takes up less time, especially with my schedule currently. Like I said, I'm trying the best I can. So let's just start with Saw X. This did come out a bit ago, like about 2 weeks in. Yeah, September 29th this year. It is the 10th installment of the Saw franchise, which literally has been going on forever and ever and ever. Um, I'm not like, I am a big fan of Saw, the series, and just the story and everything behind it, but at the same time, I don't think I'm as immersed as like other big Saw fans are, people who like go to Comic-Con and are just so into the character and the story themselves and the franchise. But regardless, I still love it. It's gore, it plot twists, amazing characters and everything. So, um, I'm pretty sure I have seen every Saw movie, obviously including Saw X. So I've seen all the 10 Saw movies like in chronological order. Don't remember every little detail about everything, and I don't really feel like going back and rewatching every single movie. It's a lot of gore in a short amount of time. But I can tell you from after seeing Saw X, and I saw this twice. First time was with my friend, and the second time was with my film buddies from the meetup group. Um, It's there wasn't too much of a difference for seeing a second time or for seeing it a second time. Um, if anything, it just kind of like reminded me of how gory this one was. Actually, I feel like this one was definitely the most gory. That's saying a lot for me. I'm very desensitized to horror and just gross content, um, or disturbing content. So, yeah, like I said, if you guys don't know, this is, directed by Kevin Grutert. Grutert, pretty sure that's his name. Pretty sure he's directed all the Saw movies. And correct me if I'm wrong, because trust me, even though I'm a big film fanatic here, doesn't mean I know every little detail. If anyone wants to correct me in the comments, feel free to. I don't know everything there is to certain films. Um, so yeah, it's I'm just trying to find out every detail as much as I can so you guys, know at least some background. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone who's watching this right now is a big fan of Saw. Yeah, so, I know it's been maybe a week or two since I've seen um the movie. And sometimes like how I feel about the movie is a little different initially right after I finish seeing it versus like waiting a week or two to discuss it and do some analysis on it. But from what I remember, definitely, like I said, the most gory for sure. And from what all the other movie reviews I've seen that have talked about this movie, based on those, I can definitely agree with some of them saying that there was more emotion to this movie. It was, this one specifically follows, we get to see John Kramer basically, excuse me, John Kramer, who is Jigsaw, like almost every movie, but he's always like a background character, He's obviously the star. I mean, not obviously, but he is the star of this movie. When I say star, not just figuratively, he is present. He is the main character, and this is like his personal story, as you can tell. Um, so yeah, and in this movie, so basically he, um, you know, like you've seen from this, like from the series, he has cancer. It's obviously revealed way back then, early on in the series. He has cancer, and 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 he wants to get treatment, and so he discovers this um operation where it's located in like Mexico or something, and he wants to give that a try to cure his cancer, potentially, but finds out it is a scam um, and a fraud, and that triggers him to lay some pretty evil traps on these con artists, which let's just say these traps are gruesome. Let's start with like I said, I don't want to get too much into it, and I don't want to give too many spoilers out, so I want to keep this as short as possible. If you, to be honest, I may not even talk about the traps, but all I can say is this movie is definitely like one of the most creative um out of the whole Saw series, one of the more creative traps, They're all good throughout the series, but something about this one, obviously, with him making it personal, it's all about John Kramer's, story. It's just tied in with his emotions, with, I can't spoil anything. I'm sorry. I'm gonna make this definitely a spoiler-free review, just because for my philosophy is I always love when people go into movies without expectations, without like spoilers, and just having an open mind to watch the actual movie itself and then give their initial and genuine thoughts afterwards. That's just kind of like how you know, that's how I like to experience movies, because I feel like if spoilers um they just kind of ruin everything, and I like to be surprised. So um So yeah, again, I'm gonna keep this very brief and short. I definitely loved it. I would definitely go give this a watch if you haven't already. It's been 2 weeks in. Just be surprised if you haven't. But yeah, other than that, that's all I really have to say for this movie review. You know, I can say it was really good. Probably give it like a probably 8 out of 10. Probably then. Like I said, I'm not like the harshest movie critic there is out there. Because I know of a lot of people who are very critical of movies. But definitely 8 out of 10. Definitely it's really high up there and one of the best Saw movies in the series of the franchise. So yeah, if you haven't taken a take a little trip down to the movie theater, I would really recommend you go see this in theaters. I think it's a really awesome time if you want to go see it with your friends and whoever, definitely go see it. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed that little review and review of mine for Saw X. I know it's been a while since I've been got back, guys. Like I said, I may post a couple more videos depending on just timing wise before I go get back into Mr. Ballin because I've just me being a big media person. Every time I go see things, either it's film, some sort of performance art, or just anything to do with the creative industry, it's just I gotta like share it with y'all. I gotta like I'll keep you updated. So yeah. Anyways, before all that, actually, there is something I would like to sort of announce or just give you kind of a ambitious take on it. I am currently in the process of, um, and I'm still working on the details and like stuff in the background for this because like I said, a lot of other stuff going on. I'm planning on creating another channel, um, specifically for just how you say performance arts, including like maybe it's covers of me and maybe my father singing like C drama music or songs or doing dance performances to those kinds of music or to that kind of music. Anything music related, singing related or dancing related, anything to do with performance arts. I like honestly like even my parents have told me this about like having my own concerts and like kind of sharing that with you guys. I think it's on YouTube, and with y'all. It's just it sounds awesome. It does take a lot of hard work and planning out, so that's where I'm kind of at right now. Um but yeah, I don't know what you guys think of that. I would want to create it on a different channel just because this channel is more like dedicated. And I know I am a bit all over the place sometimes with this channel. Sometimes I go from like Mr. Ballin to like or scary stuff to just full on comedy or just random shorts. I'm so sorry about that, but I have a lot to share and I love kind of experiencing different things. So isn't gonna happen yet. Whenever I have the time, the means to do this, and once it's actually already out, I don't want to promise you guys something and then just it doesn't happen. I don't want to do that to you guys. So um, it's in the works, but sometime in the near future, I may, like I said, create a separate channel for specifically that kind of content. Um, like I said, it's just so it's separate from like this channel because this channel I feel like I'm more focused on like reaction videos, like either to Mr. Ballin or doing movie reviews or any other scary content. This is more like a reaction slash I mean, as you can tell by my film channel name as well, Film Fanatic, or film channel, my YouTube channel, Film Fanatic. It's very self-explanatory, so that's why I kind of want to, just so it's not as confusing and there's more like categorization there. I think that'd be really cool. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. That's in the works, and definitely keep you guys updated about that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.